times, but I would say that this is a little bit, maybe a little bit further than what I'm used to. There were people everywhere. Everywhere you could look. It was very, very tight. I had my backpack on, and you know, like I was trying really hard. We were trying really hard not to hit people, and also trying hard not to stick out, but that was pretty much impossible. The two people that I went with, there were two guys, both over 6 feet and very white. So we stuck out like sore thumbs. Yeah, so we thought, okay, this is what we're in for. So the first evening, we land in the airport. A guy who doesn't really speak very much English in a taxi comes and picks us up. So we're driving through the crazy streets of Delhi. What do we see? We're driving, and we're swerving around camels. There are cows everywhere, and then I turn the corner and boom, there's an elephant. And so okay, that's great. Okay, and then what happens next? It was kind of late. It wasn't really late. It was like 8 o'clock, and I suppose our taxi driver had maybe had a long day, but all of us were kind of just relaxing in the back. It was kind of a long drive. And all of a sudden, the brakes slam on, and there was this really loud scraping, like, and we come to this big halt, and I look, and our taxi driver drove up onto the Meridian, like, oh, wow. It was within 45 minutes, like, we were high-centered on this cement thing, and so, I thought, oh gosh, welcome to India. So we all had to get out of the car, and like with the help of passers-by, we ended up having to lift the car off this Meridian and like get back onto the road and get back. And no one could speak English around us, so we were just like, where are we? And then we got to a hostel, and my buddy Ryan reached under to find a plug, and big zap. We said, what just happened? He said, I just got electrocuted. And so this is the result. Fingers. Yeah, there must have been some bare wires under. And so this was all happened in the first night. And so we thought, okay, we only have 60 days left. What else could happen? But,
that's living.
Yeah, why would I? Yeah. So then, first things first, we went to the local market. I had to fit in. Girls normally don't wear shorter shirts and don't wear pants. They don't wear pants. They usually wear saris, or they wear very long, flowing pants with long shorts. So I thought, okay, first thing I need to do is bargain my way to get a couple outfits. And then we had to, we decided that we would go on a trip. So we had these 2 weeks. So we decided to do Rajasthan, which is the eastern desert of India. So we boarded this train. It was 18 hours overnight in the cheapest class possible, which at the time we thought like, hey, we got a good deal. Like it was only $7 for all 3 of us for 18 hours. Like, and I suppose I should have expected. We were jammed in there with people. I spoke to a few people at the train station. I was trying to ask them, like, where is this platform? And they were like, oh, what class are you in? And we're like, oh, we're in sleeper class. They're like, oh, you're in sleeper class? Like, the locals don't even take it. I thought, oh, gosh. So, and that's what we had to do. Like,
oh my goodness.
This is our toilet. And I opened the door, 18 hours. The train's not really stopping. And I thought, okay, maybe I can hold it. No, can't hold it for 18 hours. And it's actually quite interesting because if you're standing on the foot plates and look down the hole, you can actually see the tracks moving underneath you, right? Like, so there's not actually a tank. It goes right out to the tracks. So we thought, okay, so we had to get that squat technique, down to a T in order to survive. Yeah, no kidding. So as you can see there, we started in Delhi and we went west towards Jaisalmer. And that is really close to the Pakistan border, and it's the desert there. So Jaisalmer is beautiful. It's nicknamed the Golden City because all of their buildings are from this yellow sand, and it just really gives the city this kind of glow. It played a big part. I'm definitely not a history buff, but it played a big part in, there were a lot of